Welcome to Hissy Fit, Wild Psychology. This is my co-host, Colonel Flint, an Avery palmetto corn snake from Don Soderberg of South Mountain Reptiles. When he and Jubilee, the wild-type corn snake from Chapter 2 of The Wind Witch, grow up, they have the potential of having palmetto babies, as Jubilee's happy little secret is that she carries the gene for this sprinkles on a vanilla cake morph. Now, on to exploring a little slice of human psychology meets animal behavior. You've heard of codependence and you've heard of independence, but did you know that generally the healthiest form of relating to yourself and others is something called interdependence? On the dependence relationship scale, I like to think of codependence as being so reliant on another that it results in negative effects to one or both. I've counseled with several people who get into an argument with their partner, try to walk away to de-escalate the situation, only to have their partner block them from leaving or follow them around due to a probable fear of abandonment. This is a great, though really annoying and unhealthy example of codependence, at least in the partner who is insisting on continuing the fight when it's probably better to put it off until cooler heads prevail. By the way, it's also an example of codependence in the partner trying to leave for a while if they don't eventually address and try to problem solve the situation with their partner, letting it happen each time an argument occurs. Parasitic relationships in snakes can loosely be compared to codependence in humans. The mites feed off of the snake to the snake's detriment. The snakes can get sick or even die from mites. So, codependence or parasitic relationships are no good, especially for our snake friends in this example. If you've ever had a relationship with someone who sucked the life out of you, you understand what the poor snake with mites goes through. Codependence and parasitic relationships. Not exactly a win-win situation. Next on this scale is independence. I've often had clients who are doing just fine living by themselves and, for the most part, being happy in their own company. They may have a goal of being in a relationship eventually and will be able to graduate to thriving, but are currently living comfortably and relatively independently. Commensalism, which is a type of symbiotic relationship in the animal kingdom where one species benefits and the other species isn't harmed, is a little like independence for our hero, the snake. For example, once a snake shed its skin, isopods, commonly known as roly-polies or pill bugs, eat the shed up rapidly and apparently find it quite the treat. The independent snake could care less, and the isopods benefit without harming the snake. Want to try some python pita wraps? What about snake shed sushi, viper vermicelli, or shed skin sliders? No? Me either. We'll save those for my little roly-polies. Thanks, Russ Wilson from Aquarimax, who let me have these lovelies.
Follow Russ Wilson's link in the description below.
The best relationship is when both parties involved benefit in a healthy way and is known in the dependence relationship scale as interdependence. Take a parent-child relationship as an example. The child grows and is able to take care of themselves and pursue their own hobbies and interests, even if they are different from their parents. And the parents have the satisfaction of the most important job in the world being very well done. Not to mention having more free time to pursue stuff that jazzes the parent that doesn't necessarily revolve around their kiddo. The parent and child can come together and share their individual stories and be happy that the other person is living their best life, and sometimes even join them in these hobbies. The grown kiddo can go see their parent play an insane asylum director in Sweeney Todd in their local community theater, like my lovely daughter Abby did for me. It's like farmers with our corn snake friend here. If the farmers let the snakes live around their grains, The farmers get the benefit of a natural, free way to stop rodents from eating their crops. And Colonel Flint here gets a tasty treat. Interdependence and mutualism, where everybody wins. Well, except for the rodents. There's all sorts of cool examples of animals benefiting from each other. Take the oxpecker and the zebra. The zebra isn't just a great roost for its bird friend. The oxpecker eats ticks and other parasites from the zebra's skin. The zebra gets much-needed relief from blood-sucking creepy crawlies, and the bird gets a healthy meal. The oxpeckers also fly up and warn zebras of danger, helping both birdie and beastie. Well, except for the predator. Time to search for another meal, Mufasa. Zebras aren't the only ones getting a spa treatment from other species, and birds aren't the only ones providing exfoliation and pest control. Sea lions basking on beaches get assistance from lava lizards, who snack on fleas and other parasites plaguing the mammals. The sea lions like the fleas a lot less than the lizards, so they tolerate the reptiles flocking to them like kids to a mall food court. Fancy some flea-infused frittata? Forlorn for flea-crusted savory schnitzel? Care for some flea-coated fish fillets? The lava lizards will happily join you at your dinner table. In one of my favorite examples of animals working together for the benefit of both species, coyotes and badgers have been observed hunting prairie dogs together so they both get to eat. The badger, excellently formed for rooting out the adorable rodents, flushed them out for the coyotes to catch. The coyotes can run fast, catching ground squirrels as they run from their burrows, driving them into the mouths of the badger. The coyote and the badger often are more successful hunting together, especially in the winter months. Everybody wins, except for, well, you know. Think of the bee and the flower. The bee collects nectar and, in the process, transfers pollen from one flower to another, aiding in their reproduction like a floral dating service. Similarly, in human relationships, interdependence is all about teamwork and mutual support. Each person in an interdependent relationship, whether it be a friend group, coworkers, theater troupe, or family, is better off because of the others. They can live and survive and be happy without each other, but they are even better because of each other. Whether it's mutualism among animals or interdependence among us human animals, I love it when entities work together for the betterment of each other. Thank you so very much for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. We at Hissy Fit are working towards getting monetized so we can start rehabilitating rescue animals, especially reptiles, and matching them with people in need of reptile companionship for emotional support. Our first goal is 500 subscribers. If you would share this and our other videos with your friends, your family, coworkers, and heck, even those you don't like that much, what a great example of interdependence that would be. We appreciate each and every one of you so very, very much. Remember, as always, be your own safe place. And don't throw a hissy fit. Bye.
Try not to get too involved, but really it's breaking my heart. How you keep changing for him. Never forget who you are. You butterfly, you're a butterfly. Butterfly, wings spread, just let it fly. Butterfly, butterfly. What is life without brightness? Be a lie. You were never quiet, never so shy. Now you're so serious all of the time. Show me that smile, it's not too late to reinvent yourself. Ooh. Bust out your cocoon, spray on your perfume, and go enjoy your new point of view. There's no way you can lose, the world works for you. Now that's your